It was a big question for me when I was young, as in, where is my place? Where do I belong? My parents just made me understand that being different is not a weakness, actually. It's a strength. I'm Hamadel Ndiaye and I'm 26 years old. waaye tàmbalewul foofu. Sénégal la judo fa la yaroo sketch urbam la cosaan boo màggee sketch urbam ku nekk sa kër ku nekk say waajur waaye ci dëgg-dëgg boo xoolee ci biir ñëpp lay toppatoo doomu ñëpp nga. samay waajur dañ ma mës a encouragé ci tàggat yaram may na ma ay buntu pour ma mën a tukki gis naa bitim réew jamono nam fay doxee ubbi na sama xel. benn weer bala ma am fukki at ak juróom-ñett la jóge Sénégal. So yeah, when I was younger with my group of friends at school or in my neighborhood, I was the most light-skinned. So I was always called the Toubab. So I fit in, but not 100%. Here in the UK, I felt like I was very well received by the people. However, when I was walking in the streets or at the supermarket, sometimes you can feel like the look or some eyes on you. It's not something I mind anyway, but it's always there. Sport has always been part of my life. Like from a very young age, I was always put into doing sport activities. And just the fact that it's good for the body, it's actually a side effect. As long as I can remember, I've always had palpitations. My heart would just go crazy in a split second, just like that. And then it would last for maybe 2-3 minutes, and then it would calm down in the blink of an eye, like it would just come back to normal. I noticed when I was around 19-20 years old that it was getting more and more frequent. So I saw a cardiologist and I had to stop swimming for a bit. Once the whole story was done and dealt with, I was okay to go back to training. But the thing is, I was a bit bored of staring at a black line at the bottom of a pool. One day I just remember I was talking with my friends and we were talking about these people doing Ironmans. So they do 3.8k swim, 180k on the bike, and then a marathon at the end. And I remember we just used to say these people are completely crazy, like why would you do that? I remember seeing all the pros and how they battle in the field and thinking, wow. But then in that same documentary, they also talk about the age groupers. And that really moved me. They have been racing for hours, sometimes 14, 15 hours. They started early in the morning before the sunrise. And they want to get to that finish line before the cutoff time. I remember seeing that and thinking, these guys are tough. That's what I want to do. So I had to learn how to run. I had to learn how to bike. And I wasn't the best swimmer in the world. I'm still not the best swimmer in the world. But I still had some abilities. so I could show that in some races. And at some point the Senegalese Federation just got in touch and selected me for the African Games. It was my first time racing as an elite athlete, and I crashed my bike and came what would you call second to last. When I came back, it was actually a big motivation for me to just keep going and try to be better. I remember training as a teenager and having a coach that was very, very tough to me anyway. He's always been there to criticize what I was doing, always pushing me to find my limits and maybe sometimes even go a bit beyond that. Now that I look at it, it's built my character. He's taught me mental toughness, which I'm very grateful for. He's definitely contributed a lot to the person I am today. So yeah. They literally helped me take my training to the next step, really, and I'm super grateful for that. Plus, it's a nice family in there. All the trainers, all the other people that come to the gym. It's a nice community, so I really like coming here to train. It's not always enjoyable to push yourself hard, but it is definitely enjoyable when you get to the end of it. We're taking all this one step at a time, and we'll just see where it will lead us. So it's fun for now, and I hope it stays that way.